Hey everyone, welcome to Emu Cards. Tonight's live episode. We're gonna do PSA versus SGC, but really quickly want to go over the giveaway. We got this 1990 Skybox Gary Payton rookie card that we're doing a giveaway. So like this post when I put this live feed on. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and subscribe to Emu Cards on YouTube. That's it. What it is, Emu Space Cards, YouTube. Subscribed. I'll find out on my end that you subscribe. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we'll be doing a giveaway live on Instagram. All right, so let's get into it. If you haven't gone to my YouTube channel anytime recently, I first did PSA versus SGC, kind of going over the positive and negatives in both, and really kind of saying that, you know, PSA is definitely the more valuable, but through some data, SGC was really gaining ground. How the 9.5 is better, you can get more money with a SGC 9.5 than a PSA 9. PSA 10s are still selling better, and now SGC 10s are about 30 to 40% depending on what you look at. So, but as time is going on, the whatever you want to call it, suspension with PSA of all the services, they just bought the economy at $50 more, $200 on July, and we really don't know more than that. We know that they're at the national and they're going to be grading cards, and they still have about 5 to 6 million in backlog. So they're doing very fine. Then I posted a video very recently attacking Nat Turner and PSA, how they're just really hamstringing the market. They potentially stopping new investors, new collectors into the market because we really don't know where to send our grading. But now it's really come down to PSA and SGC. Beckett, I have no idea where Beckett is. I haven't heard anything from them. I don't know anybody that's sending their cards. And when you hear conversations, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, even eBay, whatnot, YouTube, it's PSA versus SGC. That's what it's come down to. I would almost think that SGC is probably like 2B, where I still put Beckett at 2A because just their pristine, their black pristine, their gold is just unbelievable. The black pristine is obviously the best grading you can ever get, and Beckett just has such a rich history in the card collectible market. But you know, I recommend watching this video if you haven't already. Retro Hoop Collectibles on YouTube. That's his channel name, Retro Hoop Collectibles. Did this awesome data comparison with PSA population. We know about the wait times, that if you do the 300, it's about like 3 to 4 weeks. If you do the economy, which is now $200, that's 4 to 6 weeks. And if you do the $600, I'm hearing that you get that back in 2 weeks. SGC, anything other, if you, my best friend who's been on this channel a couple times even stated that he submitted to PSA in August of 2020 and he still hasn't gotten his cards back. He'll get back soon, but still hasn't got his cards back. SGC, it's about 3 weeks now, and you know you're getting from the service. Sports Card Investor did a great video on SGC, really showed the grading and showed the consistency. PSA, we now have some reasonable questions, which really brings why this is a battle royale. Who's winning now and who's going to win in the future? So with PSA, if you look at their submissions from May to today, their PSA 10s have dropped 50%. If you went in April, if you submitted your cards in April of 2021, we're talking now 4 months ago, you had a 40% chance of getting a PSA 10. You do that now, it's now to 21%. That is a 50% difference if you do that math. Then you look into it deeply, and like you look into it more deeply. Look at some of the biggest years in cards. Now again, this is Retro Hoop Collectibles, go check them out. And this is the reason why it's, again, a battle, and I think it's a lot closer than people may think, and the gap is going to come closer. So if you look at 1986, right, the famous set with the Jordan rookie card, then you look at 2003, LeBron, Wade, Carmelo, Bosh, all their rookie year. Then you look at Durant's 2007, those bigs. In 2016, if you had in 1986, you had the Michael Jordan Fleer, you submitted to PSA, you had a 50% chance of, just under 50%, getting it graded, a PSA 10. That has now dropped to 15%. That is just bananas. 2003, if you got a LeBron, a Wade, or Carmelo, or Bosh, and you submitted to PSA in 2016, you had a just over 50%. I think it's just over 50%. Now it's at 18%. That difference, if my math is correct, if you do the percent difference calculation, that is about 70% reduction comparatively if you submitted it five years ago. And then if you did the 2007, which is the biggest disparity, if you submitted, see, this is my pride and joy right here. We have the hobby box with the bonus packs right here. You have the Topps Chrome, and then you have the jumbo box of 2007. I love Kevin Durant. I love this year. This also year has, in my opinion, the best Kobe Bryant card and one of the best LeBron James cards. Just absolutely stunning. So if I opened all these boxes, odds are that I'm going to hit some Kevin Durant rookie cards. And I have a really good chance to make some really good money if I submit them to PSA. Because PSA, you are still going to get the most amount of money if you get a PSA 10. And the higher grade the card, or the better the card. So say, for example, I opened the 2007 Topps Chrome box, and I got the orange refractor of Kevin Durant. The last sale of that PSA 10 was $110,000. But that was probably submitted a long time ago. I don't know if I would get it. So one, I would never open that box, but just say I just got his base card, which there's a decent population. It was at 2016, if you had any of Durant's rookies or the LeBron or the Kobe Bryant, you had a 61% chance of a PSA 10. Let me read that, 61%. It's almost to 2/3 of a chance. Like if you open up the package, just have PSA open up the box at that rate, you would have gotten a really good grade. Today, as of today, it is 11%. You literally have an 11% chance of getting a Kevin Durant rookie card PSA 10 rating. That is obscene. So why is that? There's conspiracies that PSA is trying to control population. I think that's nonsense. I don't think there's any truth of it. I do think that a large portion, and then again, go Retro Hoop Collectibles and follow his input. And I never thought this way, because people that have followed me on Instagram and also follow my YouTube channel know that I'm not the biggest fan of PSA for a multitude of reasons. Go check out those videos. I'm not addressing that in this video, but like you're gonna get the most amount of value for your cards. It's not even critical when you have these higher ranked cards when you go with PSA. And honestly, I've actually kind of lost my train of thought where I was going with this. So I'm just gonna move on. My overall, okay, so like the controlling of market and whatnot, that's just complete and utter nonsense. But this is what Retro Hoop Collectibles was trying to get to. Sorry, I found my place. Is that so many people, when they got into this market in the past 18 months now to 2 years, is that people just went through their closets, their shoe boxes, and found good cards that they just held, never want to throw away, just for the sake of maybe these are valuable one day. Well, here we are. They are now valuable. So people, without doing any research, not watching sports card investors videos of how to prepare your cards, use secondary services like Got Baseball cards that, or Nash's cards, or any type of submittal system, PWCC, what have you, any one of them, to do a pre-screening. They're just sending their cards to PSA. So naturally, if people don't look at them under the magnifying light or the ring light, and then also not wiping off the cards, not looking at the corners, not looking at the centering, again, not having any of the knowledge, that is going to affect the PSA 10 rate. Absolutely. That is a portion of it. The other portion is, it does appear that PSA has gotten way tighter on how they're grading PSA 10s, specifically on the big years. Why? I'm not going to go into it, but the data is out there. It's especially the data that Retro Hoop Collectibles put together. It's irrefutable. He compares 2016, 2017, and then goes to 2019, 2020, 2021, and then specifically May of 2021 to today. And you can see the downtick, especially in the past 4 months, last 3 to 4 months. It's irrefutable. Something is changing within PSA, but we don't have the transparency. So here is where I'm getting where now it's PSA versus SGC. I'm still confused on whether I should wait to send PSA when they get their act together, because I think they're a year away before they get back their base bulk service, their cheapest service, and then SGC, which you will get a turnaround of 3 weeks. So here's a perfect example, right? I have this Kevin Durant rookie card. I don't know how clear you see it, but if you look at the centering, the corners, to me, I've gone through this card like very diligently. I did my due diligence. I think this is a PSA 10. I can't send this for $200. And even if the services go down with this new data, I still don't feel confident. That's what's so concerning. Look at this Machamp. I swear to you, this was still in the plastic cover when I got this out of my collection. It is as clean as it gets. The centering is spot on. There isn't a ding on it. It is as beautiful as it gets. I mean, these are valuable cards. I want to send them to PSA because I know that you don't get as much value as much as I love SGC and the look. And here I have these Kevin Durants. Now this one on the right, I think this is a PSA 9 with a chance of a PSA 10. The centering is good. It's clean. The corners are solid. I'd have to wipe in, but that's what's so tough about the black. And there's really not too much white chipping. This I think is a PSA 8, possibly PSA 9. But again, so like, this PSA 10 recently sold for $4,000. I think the PSA 9 is going for around $1,500. We're talking about serious money. But if I sent to PSA right now, even if they gave back a service and it was $100 a card, it's still not worth it to me, because since I'm not sure, they may rate this a PSA 7, which at that point, I might as well just sell it raw. And then if I think this is a PSA 8 or PSA 9, this may come back a PSA 6. And again, I just may sell it raw. And then you have these cards, which I really wanted to send to PSA, because like how anybody knows this, the NBA hoops 89 and 90, the centering on these cards are near impossible. This Jordan is perfectly centered. This is both from the 89 set. These are perfectly right out of the packs, into the sleeves, into the card savers, perfectly centered. This is from the 1990 hoops. And this card is so hard. I think I have 10 of these. People don't know this card. That is the Menendez brothers back there. They killed their father. And what's so crazy about this photo is that this photo was taken at this game, courtside seats, after they killed the father and before they got arrested. So this card has become really popular. I haven't checked its recent prices, but during the boom, this was getting to around $800 PSA 10. I can't send that to PSA. This Michael Jordan Coast to Coast card, great card, beautiful card, in great condition. This Devin Booker rookie card that I recently pulled on a recent episode when I got when I went Devin Book and hunting and I got it. It was awesome pull. And then you have the Chinese New Year Tyler Hero, Panini Revolution Chinese New Year, and the New Year edition of it. I want to send these to PSA, but to me, these are now worth it to go to SGC because it doesn't quite get to the level of market of these cards. So here's the thing. This is why ultimately, again, people that have seen my previous videos with attacking Nat Turner and attacking PSA, especially with what they've done, attacking PSA just with their communication, uncertainty. Here's my biggest point. I have no idea what to do with PSA. I have no idea what to do with my cards, and I don't think I'm alone. I can't see if anybody's commenting, what have you. I'm sorry if you're commenting. I can't read it right now because I have the video set up. I do apologize. But I appreciate you joining the live feed. But like, I don't think I'm alone here. I don't know what to do with my PSA cards, especially the valuable ones, even with the height of the markets. It seems like if you're trying to turn around a profit on those in-between cards, so like some of these cards, well, you know, I'm definitely going to hold on to this because I think Tyler Hero's going to bounce back. Going to hold on to Devin Booker, maybe flip that in the beginning of the year. This Mark Jackson, I want to get graded and offloaded. And this Jordan and 80, this both 89 Jordans, I want to get graded. You can't argue with SGC's customer service and their turnaround and how transparent Pete has been with it. Is that you submit these cards, you do the pre-screening process through Got Baseball Cards, which is through the Sports Card Investor app, or you can do it through Nash's Cards. Actually, Nash Cards, it's $25 a card. You save some money for $25 a card, a 3-week turnaround. You have good solid cards, and you want to turn some money on it so you can regroup, especially with all these sets with both the football and basketball, with these 2 draft classes that have came in and are coming in with the NBA. The draft is on Thursday night. I mean, it's hard to argue against that. So ultimately, the uncertainty makes me so wary of PSA. And it does come to the question is, does SGC catch PSA where they become a legitimate contender? I'm going to start betting on yes. And even then, I still can't send these cards to SGC. You still get the bang for the buck for the PSA. And what also helps PSA is PSA site, psacard.com is an incredible site that is just well full of knowledge. I use it every day. I'm sure everyone on this live feed does the same. And to kind of check the data and also make some really good economical decisions on who they want to invest in for both the short term and the long term play. And when you have big cards, when you have monster boxes like this, this is gonna open this box actually in the next week or so. Actually, I think August 14th, I'm gonna do a live Instagram feed of opening this box. I am definitely opening this box. I don't know if I'm gonna do the jumbo Topps Chrome. I just may never, and just see this collected value. But it's just awesome to have those. But if I wanted to open it, it would be stupid of me to do it on multiple levels. But if I'm thinking about trying to send a PSA, it's really uncertain at this time. So I'm going to end this video. Again, I'm sorry if I couldn't read the comments. Thank you for joining this live feed. I'm going to be posting this full episode on YouTube very soon. Again, before I go, follow me on Emu Cards on Instagram. Email me at the emailcards@gmail.com. A bunch of cards are for sale. Reach out to me. This giveaway, like this post, follow me on Instagram, and to subscribe to the Emu Cards YouTube channel. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.